Ladies and gents, welcome back to the TSI YouTube channel for episode number 10 of the Glory Hunter Career Mode save here at Crystal Palace. We have only got 9 league games left for you to bring, plus we're still in the FA Cup, plus we're still in the Conference League. We are in the thick of the end of the season now, and we are hoping to win some silverware in season number 1. As always, let's just remind ourselves of the situation as it stands. We're currently in 4th place on 54 points. We've got a 4-point gap back to Chelsea. They've also played 29. We have a 9-point gap back to Aston Villa. So it's a fight between ourselves and Chelsea. Liverpool away clear of us. Man City away clear of us. Arsenal clear at the top by 4 points. We are simply hunting for the Champions League. We will have a little look at the bottom of the table just to see who's struggling. Brentford still bottom. They look pretty doomed down there. Leeds also down there. They're both on 19. Burnley on 20. Wolves just out of it on 23. Brighton down there struggling. West Ham also down there struggling. And this is what the calendar looks like. So 5 games to bring you today. 3 of them we will play. 2 of them we will sim. Leeds are at home at first. We're then at home in the second leg of the round of 16 Conference League game where it's currently 1-1 aggregate. Man City away. We then go to Coventry at home in the Cup for Newcastle at home. I think we play Leeds, we play Rapid, we sim Man City, and then we have to play the Coventry game in the FA Cup and sim Newcastle. We simply have to play the Cup competitions. We've got to hope that the simulation against Newcastle goes well. We'd expect to lose the one against Manchester City. Hopefully we get a result against Newcastle, and that would leave us in a position where we're still ahead of Chelsea in 4th position. Before we get into the first game, as always, if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Please do give the video a little thumbs up, comment down below. It really does help spread the videos out to all new people who are looking for career mode saves. And also, the links to my Twitch and Discord all down below, so make sure you get yourself over there and come and join the content where we stream at least 3 times a week various games along the way. After literally a matter of 30 seconds, I've changed my mind. And I really hope I don't live to regret this, but obviously Leeds are 19th in the table. Surely it makes more sense to simulate this one and play the Newcastle one, because that's a harder game to simulate and lose. If I simulate this game now and we lose, I'm going to be annoyed. We've made a couple of changes because of fitness. Please, just make me look. Yes, okay, I don't look stupid. Step number 1, done. We simulate the right game. Nketiah got the first goal, so he came on from Mateta at half-time. He got the goal for 59 minutes, Nketiah then got a second on 83 before Tanaka got one back. A 2-1 win. My face is saved. I don't look stupid. We will play the Newcastle game instead. Here we go then. Biggest game of the season so far. Round of 16. Must-win game against Rapid. We simply cannot afford to slip up. It is 1-1 aggregate. We were still in the tie after simulating the first leg, and we will absolutely take that. We have made a couple of changes. Both of the wingers are changed. Nwaneri on the right and Emerson Jr. on the left, because our forward line is struggling for fitness. Mateta is on the pitch, but also struggling a little bit. But I thought we had to simply start him just to make sure an early goal would be absolutely wonderful as we look to progress to the last 8 of this competition. Nwaneri. Curtis Jones. Just patient here from Crystal Palace. Rapid going to put plenty of players behind. Emerson Jr. now down the far touchline. We'll just try and wiggle his way around. He's got nowhere to go. Goes back to Tyreek Mitchell. He's going to put the ball into the box to try and find Cooper Miners. That's fine. Cooper Miners, it's in. What a header, and what a bit of football that is. I said many, many episodes ago, we should be more of a crossing team with the likes of Mateta and Cooper Miners in the box in their height. And that is paid off. That is an absolute bullet header. Brilliant from Emerson Jr. Mitchell takes a touch, puts it in. That's a wonderful ball. Cooper Miners rises highest, hits the bar, comes down just inside. Thank you very much. We have the dream start. We're trying to create something coming down this left-hand side. First time they've really shown any form of threat in this game so far. But Adam Wharton's there, and now we can look to counter-attack. Rapid have got men back. It's going to be a tricky counter-attack. We're going to go out wide to Ranieri, and that's poor from Adam Wharton. Again, we need to be more clinical in those situations. You can see how many players they've got behind the ball. They are not going for it just yet. Emerson Jr. again down this wing again. Maybe we'll just look for the ball into the box. We do put the ball into the box. Ranieri's there. He's not going to win that header. We need Jean-Philippe there, unfortunately. But again, positive signs. It's going to be another good half. It's 45 minutes where we've had to be fairly patient. We've had to have most of the ball. We haven't created many opportunities, but more importantly, Cooper Miners did get that goal on 12 minutes after that wonderful ball in from Tyreek Mitchell. And at the break, we do lead 1 foot in the last 8. Down the wing goes back to Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones will Go across to Adam Wharton. Wharton we're going across to Nwaneri. Nwaneri shoots first time. That would have been a lovely start. That would have been game. You do feel a second goal would probably kill this game. I just don't see us conceding twice against Rapid. We don't concede many goals as it is. We're such a strong defensive outfit. You think that second goal probably would be the nail in the coffin. Minus finds Wharton. Wharton's going to look for the run on Nwaneri. Nwaneri now is in. Nwaneri to finish the game into the last 8. No. Idle with a massive, massive save. That's really the first time we've actually gotten behind Rapid this game. Ball into the box. Mike Gay with a header. And that would have been game, set, and match. This is much better from us, though. I feel like things are just opening up as Rapid are trying to create a little bit more going forward. Jr. finds Mitchell. Mitchell, who assisted the first goal, is now potentially going to dig one into the box to try and find Jean-Philippe Mateta. That would have been a carbon copy. Curtis Jones, can you win the header? No. Adam Wharton, can you win the header? Yes. Forces Jean-Philippe Mateta. Mateta turns. Mateta shoots. Good save again from Heidel. You feel like that second goal is coming sooner rather than later. Adam Wharton, ball into the box. Mark Gay tries to find the head, can't. Going to fall to Cooper Mines on the edge. Going to fall to Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones going to have a pot from distance, but that's comfortable for Heidel. 68 minutes gone. And we get that second goal and kill this game. Rapid, all of a sudden, just passing it around rather nicely. We've got to be patient here. And that's why we've got to be patient, because Cooper Mines on the ball. And now we counter. And now it's Nwaneri to win the game and put us, for the first time in the club's history, into the last 8. Does! Thank you very much. It's the breakaway goal we were waiting for. And we are going into the last 8 of the Conference League. The dream of ticking off something on this Glory Hunter save in Season 1 is on. We are going for the FA Cup and we are going for this Conference League. And that is a wonderful, wonderful way to finish off this game. Just added time to go. We have done the job. It's a pretty solid performance. 2-0. Probably deserved. Rapid defended so well. We're going to come up against some tougher tests in the last 8, I am sure. Job done. The first step of today's episode was crucial, and it was this one. We are into the last 8. We now need to just hope for a good draw. But you've got to feel that we are surely one of the favourites to win this competition, given where we are in the Premier League. It finishes Crystal Palace 2, Rapid 0. As we said, the game against Manchester City, we will simulate. Jean-Philippe Mateta needs to be rested this game. There is no doubt about that. I think he's probably the only one. There is an international break after this game. So that is going to massively help in terms of just making sure we're at full fitness going in to that final run-in for the end of the season. I'm not expecting anything. I'm expecting to get battered. It really doesn't matter. This is the game we're basically giving away. It's a 3-2 loss. Nearly. Haaland with a brace. 2 in 11 minutes where Adam Wharton got one back for half-time. Foden then got the third. Ismail Sarr got the second goal. 3-2, not a bad performance. We had 3 shots on goal and we scored all 3. Welcome back to Selhurst Park then. Coventry, your visitors for this FA Cup clash. A game that, on paper, of course, we are favourites, given that we are 4th in the Premier League, but Coventry are in this stage of the competition for no reason, and in real life they're absolutely flying. The only team unbeaten in the 92, fresh off that back of winning in real life against Portsmouth, so they are going to be no mugs. They are going to have a good squad of players. We just need to do our job and continue this run to defend our FA Cup title. 9 minutes in, first time we've really had the ball, and Jeremy Pino now is darting down this far wing. Can Jean-Philippe Mateta just peel off, get himself into the box? Can't get into the box, but questions there. Cooper Mines for a second, I thought, was going to get the ball under control and get a shot away. He doesn't. Coventry having plenty of the ball in the opening exchanges, that's for sure. Ismail Sarr down the right-hand side now. Can he have that burst of pace? Can he beat his man as he tries to cut inside? Trying to be clever with his feet. He is clever with his feet. Cuts back. Does really well. Wharton into Mark Gay, who's found himself rather far forward, a bit more forward than I would like. It goes back to Jones, to Wharton. Wharton now going to try and drive his way into the box. Find Ismail Sarr. Ismail Sarr's going to turn his man. Come down the byline. Come back himself. Tries to put the ball to Curtis Jones on the edge of the box. But brilliant defending again from Coventry. They're giving us absolutely nothing. So far, their game plan is working. Munoz there is there to break up possession. Jean-Philippe Mateta's touch is awful for Coventry. Sacramento, again, they've not created too much. They have had plenty of the ball. But this is another giant. Eccles on the edge of the box. Plays the ball out wide to Sakamoto. Tyreek Mitchell just trying to stop the ball coming in. Does stop the ball coming in. The referee doesn't give in to the appeals for a foul. Now potentially we can look to counter-attack. And again, if you had an idea of who's in the Premier League right now, you wouldn't say it was us, because Coventry have been absolutely sensational. Will they run out of steam? Only time will tell. A goal here on the stroke of half-time would break their spirits. That is for sure. Munoz, Ismail Sarr now running down this right-hand side. Can he muster up that little bit of class? He's going to put the ball into the box to Jean-Philippe Mateta, is he? No. Kitching's there. Going to fall to Curtis Jones. Going to fall to Jeremy Pino. Woolforden with the block, and that will do us for this first half. If I thought this was going to be easy, we're going to have to work for this. Coventry have been absolutely sensational. We have been lacklustre. At the break, it is 0-0. Better. Finds Ismaili Sarr. This is the chance, surely. This is the chance. Ismaili Sarr, good save from Rushworth. First clear-cut opportunity, and it's taken us 56 minutes as Sakamoto has pulled from the game. We create a header here. Is it going to be another game where set pieces are going to be so key? No. Not this time, anyway. Tyreek Mitchell is going to find himself on the ball. He's got absolutely nobody with him. Out wide to Ismaili Sarr. Munoz on the overlap. Munoz into the box. He scored for us a couple of times in big games. Can he score another? No, it's going to be another gully corner. Rushworth having an unbelievable game. Ball goes into the box again from Ismaili Sarr. Ball headed again. Clear by Coventry. Adam Wharton's there. Out wide to Ismaili Sarr. Can't win the ball. De Silva's there. Tell you what, they deserve extra time. You would argue they deserve a goal at this stage, the way they defended. Surely we don't concede later. Surely we can't lose this game. Ball into the box. Chance. Oh, Henderson's there. It's only 1 minute added on. I think this is going to be extra time, unfortunately. And I think we are going to have to go again. We are 0-0 at the break. Nothing can separate us. Extra time coming your way. Couple of changes then. Curtis Jones into Cam. Jefferson Lerma on. Jeremy Pino off on the left, and Henderson Jr. brought on for some fresh legs just to try and make something happen here. We simply cannot concede here, because if we concede, I don't think we'll score. We are going to concede. Dean Henderson may have just saved our face in the FA Cup. Coventry should be leading, and that could have been the game there and then. Dean Henderson, what a save that is. Hearts in mouth. Jones now. Ismaili Sarr. Are we in behind? Are we going to go up the other end when Coventry should have gone 1-0 up and score for ourselves? We are! Get in there! Ismaili Sarr, when you needed him most, breaks Coventry's hearts. They should be 1-0 up. Dean Henderson, that is all you, my friend. What a moment in extra time. The job is not done. We still have a second half to play. Lerma down the left-hand side to really put the knife into the back. Goes inside. Jean-Philippe Mateta's there. Oh, my word. What a save. That is at the end of... That would have been the game. How was Jean-Philippe Mateta missed? I tell you what, these two keepers are putting an absolute blinder today. This is a keeping spectacular. 15 minutes to go. Sarr to Mateta. Back to Ismaili Sarr. Goes back to Wharton, who will just come back himself. And Ismaili Sarr's there again. Ismaili Sarr's going to have a pop from distance. Yeah, and Rushworth there. Man of the match will go to that man. He has been absolutely brilliant for Coventry. Maybe that's a player we should look at to bring in as our backup to Dean Henderson. Goes back out to Adam Wharton. Adam Wharton puts the ball into the box. Can he find the head of anybody? No, he can't. Lerma to Munoz on the edge of the box. Munoz shoots. That is over. Just need to see this game out now. Just need to see it out. That doesn't help. Ismaili Sarr giving the ball away to Silva. Adam Wharton with a tackle. That is an unbelievable challenge. There was no way that's a foul either, the referee. A minute and a bit to go for Coventry to try and get something. I don't think they are, though, because Jean-Philippe Mateta might be in. Jean-Philippe Mateta's going to shoot from distance. Rushworth with it. Now the save. No, it's in. I thought he tipped it around the post. Oh, it's so cruel on Rushworth, because he's had such a good game. I thought it had gone out for a corner. And Jean-Philippe Mateta has too much power on it, and we will progress in the FA Cup. Thank the heavens for that. Mateta does so well to pick that ball and control it in the middle. Has a pop from distance. I thought Rushworth had tipped it round, tips it into the top corner. Game over. Into the hat once again. A change to the schedule then. It is not the game against Newcastle, but it is the game against Poznan. The last 8 of the Conference League draw is done. Poznan away first. I'd always rather be away first. Normally we would simulate the first leg. We've already done our 2 simulations. But we are going to get straight in to the last 8 of the Conference League. Game is underway. One of those episodes where I don't feel that we've been at our best, but we have managed to grind out all the important wins so far. We got the simulated win in the Premier League. We got the win, more importantly, in the round of 16. And we got that crucial win in extra time against Coventry City in the FA Cup. We are still battling on all fronts. The double is very much still on. But the first leg is here. And we need to just make sure we take a result. Sarr into Cooper Miners. Cooper Miners on the edge of the box. Shoots! Oh, I thought for a second he'd done enough to bend it in. That top left-hand corner. Really good strength from our number 7. It is just bending, but never enough, and actually might kill the cameraman on the way through. Oh my word. What are Poznan doing? Jean-Philippe Mateta says, thank you very much. I wasn't even really paying attention. You could probably tell from my reaction. I was just expecting them to pump the ball long. They tried to play it across the back. The keeper's taking a touch, tries to play one more, misses him. They've had an absolute stinker. And Jean-Philippe has say, thank you very much. 1-0 Palace. An absolute gift. Create something as the ball goes into the box. Can we clear? Marc Guéhi does clear. We can't clear our lines further though. Mitchell's there. Huge challenge from Tyreek Mitchell. He just gets better and better. And now Yeremy Pino will come forward. It's Mateta. Luckily we get the ball back. Cooper Miners. Pino in the middle to Cooper Miners again. Cooper Miners looks for the run of Mateta. Can't find him. Good defending from Poznan. And they're just looking to settle the nerves after that huge defensive error. Ismaila Sarr finds Mateta. Mateta's in here. Surely this time, Mateta for 2-0. Does! And it's a poor mistake from the keeper yet again. Poznan have put it on a plate and saying, eat your supper, lads. Because that is an absolute gift yet again. 2 errors, one from the defender. Both from the keeper. The keeper's having an absolute stinker. Should be saving that. We will take it. It's 2-0. Jones finds Mateta. Mateta finds Cooper Miners. Cooper Miners, can he find Ismaila Sarr? Does follow Ismaila Sarr. Ismaila Sarr was nearly in again. This time the keeper does collect in. This time the keeper doesn't make a mistake. He must be feeling like the world wants to swallow him up right now because he has had an absolute stinker. He may potentially be the worst goalkeeper in the game right now. Yeremy Pino down the wing, puts the ball to the box. Cooper Miners, is he at the back? No, he's not. Milic is there. Milic is putting a really good performance so far for Poznan. One of the only bright lights in their performance so far. Wharton, surely this time. This is going to be 3-0. That's going to be curtains. It is. Curtis Jones does not miss those. And we are absolutely cruising into the last 4 of this competition. We are on absolute fire in Europe all of a sudden, and those away fans are absolutely loving it. I said earlier we've not been at our best today, but what a time to put in a performance. I know we've got lucky with a couple of goalkeeping errors, but it could be even better. It could be 4. It isn't. It's a brilliant save this time from the Poznan keeper. Finally pulls off a big save. Otherwise, that would have been 4. Ismaila Sarr now gets the ball. Jean-Philippe Mateta, no. Back to Ismaila Sarr. To Curtis Jones. To Cooper Miners. On the edge of the box. Would have been an absolute spectacular goal. Oh, that's late from Will Hughes. That's not very nice at all. There'd been a spot of bother here. I thought for a second the ball was on, but just touched it away, and the referee does only pull out a yellow card, thankfully, for Will Hughes. That wasn't pretty. We get away with it. Now with a chance to come forward. Tyreek Mitchell just trying to not give him any space, trying to shield his man. Stop the ball coming to the box. Does really well. It is going to be out for a corner, though. 3 minutes ago. We definitely don't want to concede here. Take that clean sheet. Don't give them any hope they can get back into this game. And Henderson, thankfully for us, is there. Can we quickly counter-attack? No, we can't. Dean Henderson, what are you doing? Just be patient. Hold on to the ball. We've got a couple of minutes. Will Hughes trying to shut down the option. Does shut down the option. Can he find Ranieri? Does. Now we've got potentially a chance to come forward once more. We don't. Moutinho is there to clear. 1 minute added on. Surely that is it, referee. Referee, blow your whistle for what is a sensational performance. Hasn't blown it yet. Still playing here in Poznan. That surely will be full-time. Will Hughes clears the ball. Full-time whistle goes. What a performance that is. This double is very much still on. We're absolutely flying in Europe. We're flying in the FA Cup. We're not doing too bad in the Premier League either. We are fighting on all fronts. It finishes Palace 3, Poznan 0. A well-beloved episode comes to an end. As always, we'll start with a little look at the Premier League table. We knew exactly what was going to happen here. We've still got that 4-point gap. We've got 31 games played. We've only got 7 games left. It is a straight shootout between us and Chelsea for that final Champions League spot. Arsenal currently 1 point top. They do have a game in hand, though, over Manchester City. Leeds now bottom 20 points. Brentford 21. Burnley 22. Wolves just outside of it. Brighton just clearing the way. Let's have a look at these vital fixtures which come your way for episode number 11. We've got Newcastle at home before the second game against Poznan, which we theoretically now could simulate because we're 3-0 up. West Ham at home. It's then Leeds in the FA Cup semi-final. That's a very, very kind draw for us. And then Bournemouth away to leave you with your final few fixtures. There'll be 2 episodes left of season number 1. 2 bumper episodes coming your way next week, Monday and Thursday. Make sure you are here. Do not miss the season 1 finale. And I'll see you all very, very shortly.